All right, guys, it's day 2. We're back, and today we're talking about the infamous sugar. Dun, 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 dun. Right, sugar cravings. Sugar, believe it or not, is more addictive than cocaine. It's literally one molecular structure away from actually being cocaine, right? And the amazing thing about sugar, what it does is that it blocks our body's absorption of calcium and magnesium. So it depletes our body of calcium and magnesium, two important minerals that we need for the function of our hearts and even for the strength of our bones, as it naturally declines as we age, right? So sugar depletes us in these two minerals, calcium and magnesium, right? And what are the signs of a calcium and magnesium deficiency? We crave sugar, right? So we eat more sugar, we're depleting more calcium, depleting more magnesium, causing us to eat more sugar, right? So it's a negative cyclic effect. And that's what we're trying to do within the course of these next 7 days, is to break that cycle, right? To break that negative cycle of constantly craving sugar, feeding it, constantly craving it, feeding it, constantly craving it, right? We want to break that cycle. Sugar causes not only mineral and vitamin deficiency and such as calcium and magnesium, but there's a whole other, plethora of causes to sugar. But since we're touching on its involvement in depletion of two major minerals that we need, all disease essentially, and you have other experts out there, other health and wellness professionals who don't believe this to be true, and then you have others who stand solidly on this, as I do, that every disease can be tracked back to a vitamin or mineral deficiency, right? Period. Every disease can be tracked back to a deficiency of one or more vitamins or minerals, right? There's some resources in the link below this video if you're interested in finding out if you're deficient or not in any of these vitamins or minerals that are viable to our health and to our life. We don't necessarily see it taking effect until, it can be years later. Some vitamin deficiencies don't even show symptoms, if they even do show symptoms, for 5, 10, 20 years after being deficient, right? Especially vitamin D for one, because me, myself, I used to be severely deficient in vitamin D. And I'd suffered with an ailment over 13 years now that, I can directly link to vitamin D deficiency. So if you want to go ahead and, check your vitamin and mineral levels, it's something good to know, It's informative. And again, the link for that is under the video. Certain labs you can find, you can mail in your test, you can go to walk-in labs. I'm not sure where you guys are located, but I'm sure that you will find something that is beneficial for you. So vitamin mineral deficiency. A lot of times you'll even hear people say that you can get your vitamins and minerals from food. True indeed. Yet we have to also take into consideration the state of the soil in which our food is being grown in. A lot of our food is not organic that we're eating, although that gives us the better chance of absorbing those nutrients and minerals from the food. But we have to take into effect that the soil that our food is being grown in is not good. The transportation of farm to plate, right? How far is our food coming from? How much of those vitamins and minerals are even still viable once they get, to our mouths and into our bodies for absorption? So we cannot consider, or we can't really go with the notion that we're getting all we need from our food, because we're not even really eating all of our food, right? 5 to 6 servings per day of vegetables is what's recommended. Who's eating 5 to 6 servings of vegetables and fruits a day? Some days I'm not, so guess what? I have to supplement. Herbal teas, vitamin supplements, a multivitamin, would be a great place to start. So again, it's sugar cravings. We want to break the cycle. A sugar craving is nothing more than a revolving cycle that you need to cut by, again, as we mentioned on day 1, controlling your appetite and resisting the crave, being prepared for the crave, right? Again, day 2, your meals are already set out. Make sure you're portioning your meals. I think lunch and dinner today is actually a portion of yesterday's, right? So we really want to follow this to the T. We're not eating what we want to eat all day. For the next 7 days, we're only eating the meals that we're preparing here in the portions that we've set out to consume them in, right? We have a short amount of time, but we want you to see the greatest amount of results in that short amount of time. So it's very important that we adhere to and stick to the plan to the T and resist those sugar cravings. There's some more information as well on sugar cravings. You'll find that in the link below this video as well. All right, day 2, hang in there, and I have faith in you.